Hello, welcome to this episode of Red Letters. I'm Pastor Matt. I'm so glad you tuned in. Go ahead, do me a favor. Go ahead and push that share button. Go ahead and subscribe. Guess what? It's free. Today, I'm so excited as we look at the red letters of Jesus when he said, remember red letters, red letters are the words of Jesus. Yeah. Say it with me. Say red letters.
Red letters
are the words of my Savior.
Of my Savior.
Well, in John 16:33, red letters, Jesus speaking. It says, in this world you're gonna have trouble, but be of good cheer.
Come on, beloved.
Greater is he that's in you than he that's in this world. So today I want to talk about trouble today. Because we all are going to face some tribulation in life. We're all going to face some trouble. But you know what? Jesus said, even though we face trouble in this life, we can be of good cheer because Jesus will never leave us, never forsake us. So a year ago, about this time, we launched this podcast, right?
Yes.
And you guys were our first ever guests.
Can you believe it?
Can you
And
imagine
y'all are
it?
still number one on the Red Letters chart. Man, y'all have the most views on our Red Letters podcast.
We should
have confetti.
So I should have had an award today, but you know, I love you guys so much. Just being my friend
well,
is an award.
Carolyn was here and Gracie was here, and we had a dance off.
Yes.
That was kind of like our celebration.
We're ready. We're ready today.
Perfect.
So I want to talk about trouble. So I know y'all been married now. How long?
Man, a year and 3 months.
How's it going?
God,
It's good.
I never knew I could love somebody like I love him.
Awesome.
You know, I just feel
He's
like
your Boaz, Kim?
Man, I don't even know. He's my everything.
I'm
Like,
the low
What is
man.
one thing, Kim, that you love about Angelo?
I love that.
I know there's a lot of
I love
things.
that I like him.
You like him.
Like I've been married. Everybody knows my story.
Yes.
And one was 18 years and one was 8. I was
Okay.
the only one in my family that couldn't keep a man. And so I just thought I was gonna be single forever. But when I met Angelo, I realized that I was always missing something in those other relationships.
Yeah.
We're friends.
Friends.
Like we're buddies, man.
That's
like we lay
awesome.
in bed, we laugh, he lets me be myself. There's no we dance around the house.
That's awesome.
He doesn't make me feel stupid ever. I spill stuff all the time,
Yeah.
and it's like nothing. It's just like he goes and gets a towel and starts picking it
That's
up.
awesome. So friends, so if someone's watching this podcast and they're believing for a mate, like you were believing for a mate, it's always good to begin with friends.
But I really wasn't believing.
Oh,
for
you
a
weren't
mate.
believing for a mate?
No, because
Come on, Kim.
I had so many failed relationships.
You
that
didn't
I
want to get
thought,
married again?
Listen, I thought I'm going to either have to be a pastor because I pastor Limitless in
Right,
Atlanta,
right.
or I'm going to have to quit pastoring and be a wife because I had let the world tell me that you can't be a boss chick and have a husband.
Oh, okay.
Because
That's
men
a
get
lie.
intimidated by it.
Yeah.
But not the right one, baby.
Not low. So, Angelo, tell us about your story. Were you believing for a mate, or were you just... I know y'all met. Weren't y'all like at a hotel or something?
We
like,
met at a restaurant.
Yeah, at a restaurant. Yeah, and you were just...
You know, Matt, I'm 6'4.5".
But with those new Crocs, you're taller than that.
With the new
Dude,
Crocs, I'm
can
like-
I tell him that story?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell
With
him,
his new
tell him.
Crocs, he's like 7 feet tall.
So they arrived just yesterday for our legacy weekend. So grateful that you're here with us again.
So honored.
In honor of my late wife, Pastor Tammy. And I noticed Lo came off the jet, and he's so much taller than what I remembered.
Yeah.
I look like a little midget. From Willy Wonka, y'all ever see the little?
And then your pants are always really
Yeah, my
short.
shoulder, but I have beautiful ankles.
You have
That's why
beautiful
I love to show off my ankles.
Your ankles are fabulous.
And so I realized, I was like, Lo, you've grown. What are you doing? And then he pointed at his shoes. He had those Crocs, make you 2 inches taller, right, Lo?
About 4.
4 inches.
I don't think
I'm getting some of
About 4
those.
inches. So I was like, because the girls, you know, they got these 4 inches.
So you're
and
like
6
7 foot now?
Yeah.
It's so funny. And being tall matters to him because
Oh, yeah.
I remember the
For
first
every
thing he
guy.
said to me was, you're tall. That was the first thing he said to me.
Okay, very tall.
Was you're tall.
That's
Or
it.
do you have long
Oh,
legs?
do you have long legs?
I was like, what's the difference?
So Lo, tell us, what were you believing for a mate when you met Kim, or what was going on in your life at that time?
I was out here in the ATL streets.
ATL, that stands for Atlanta, right?
look, he gonna start talking real low.
Pastor Matt, I was out here in these ATL streets.
ATL streets, like
Yeah.
pretty rough streets out there. Yeah.
That when you out, you
yeah.
see people, they
Yeah.
see you, and
Yeah.
you either, but you connect with someone or you don't connect with them.
Right.
You know, some people ask you out for the second time, and you're like, no, I'm
No,
not.
thank
I'm not.
you.
No, thank you. No, thank
Once
you.
is enough, huh?
Yeah, once is
No
enough.
stank you.
No,
Oh, no,
thank you.
thank you.
You're not.
And
you're
so
not
Kim
gonna max
comes
out.
walking into the restaurant? Or,
Yeah, you're not
What,
gonna
at a
max.
chicken place or something?
It was a steak place. It's like one of the high-end
I thought it was
restaurants.
a chicken place, like a fast food chicken.
No, it was a high-end restaurant.
Oh, it was?
high-end.
Okay.
And we were all sitting outside because on Sunday nights after me and my brother have our church services,
Right.
we always meet there and they have a fireplace outside.
Oh, okay.
And so he
Was
was
this the-
sitting over there. And
This
I saw
was the first time.
You're like, wow.
So
Who's
we
that
saw
guy?
each other the second time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
the first time he didn't make a hit.
The
He
first
just-
time
Where was the first time? The
first
chicken
time-
place? What?
No, it was
No,
the
the
same restaurant.
first
Why am I
time
thinking chicken?
she had chicken wings and I had the chicken
Oh,
wings.
maybe that's it.
And my line was, man, those chicken wings taste so good. don't they?" So that was my pickup line.
And it worked, I guess.
Yeah,
huh?
I
It did
had-
not work.
I had,
Didn't
yeah,
work well.
yeah,
You're
I-
married now. Must have
She
done.
heard, she heard the Barry White voice. I said, the
3
chicken
months
wings. The chicken
later-
wings taste so good, don't they?
3 months later, I was right back there, and all I hear is, "Can we share the fireplace with y'all?" And it was him
By himself?
and his friend.
Oh, and
It was my friend.
Okay.
And he went over there. I said, man, why are you bothering those people?
And then y'all
Over
started
there kinda-
talking.
And I sat right there.
I went like this.
I sat right there and I turned around and she turned around. She was like, oh gosh, that's him. That he,
And there was
what?
that he.
and then all sparks go.
I could hear.
So, Kim,
she
did
couldn't
he-
even say
did
that's
he
him
ask
all
you
the way.
out
She
after
just
y'all
said,
started
Well, we sat there and talked for probably 3 hours.
Did he get your number?
And then right before we were about to leave, him and his bashful self, so shy.
He's shy. Low, you're
If
shy.
y'all would have known him
No
when we
way.
first got started, he's very shy.
Yeah, I was.
And he said we were getting ready to go, and I said, "Put my phone number in your phone.
I was like
We're
Dumber and
gonna be
Dumber.
best friends."
I was like Dumber and Dumber. I was like, bye.
He was.
Okay, you're gonna say
He
bye.
was about to
I was
leave.
like,
We're
bye.
gonna get your number.
I was like, bye.
Low.
She said, well, put my number in your phone. And I
Yes.
said, well, let me get my phone. And I was like, I open it up, and she said, put it in there as Real Talk Kim. I said, what?
What is that?
I was trying to drop.
Yeah.
Just go look for me.
Okay, yeah.
Like, don't let this be the last night we meet.
I said, you pretty proud of your name, man. your mom named you Real Talk Kim.
Real talk.
And the next morning, I saw him pop on my prayer call.
Did he?
Yeah.
How did you know? You just looked her up on Facebook?
I don't know what it was that made me like.
That name, you just couldn't.
Yeah, I couldn't like.
Real Talk Kim, you had to
Because
go
I never
look, check
like
it out.
Google anyone.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff
yeah,
and
yeah,
Look at it
yeah.
and stuff, you know.
Right.
And I think I was asking how her day was and something
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Making the moves.
Yeah,
Huh?
she was
Smooth
saying-
operator.
He has no smooth.
Yeah, he's smooth.
I'm so smooth.
Oh, he has no
He's-
flirt.
Just his voice is smooth.
I'm so smooth when I used to make Kool-Aid when I was a kid. You ain't need no sugar, just that
God. I
smooth. See, you don't need. So that's how smooth. But when she was telling me about her day and somebody was attacked, I think she was being attacked.
They were talking about my nose.
They're talking about her nose.
Because my nose is big.
I was
no,
like,
it's not.
I said, I
Come
love
on.
your nose. And I got on there that next day.
He did. He said he loved my
I
nose.
love your nose and stuff. So now I'm the one that
Yeah.
coming when the haters come for her, they got to come for me.
That's right. Come on.
yeah.
You know, I've never had a man take care of me
Yeah.
like that.
Well, God
It is the
answers prayer. right?
wildest thing ever how Angelo has just because we dated for a year.
Yeah.
We didn't let anybody know it for the first
Right,
7
kept
months.
it.
Very private.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now this man's so protective of me.
That's awesome.
But listen what he did. He
Yeah, tell
came. So we texted during the week.
Uh-huh.
We never did we talk on the phone?
Yeah.
We
you,
did.
you should stay up because you say, I go to sleep at 9 o'clock.
And I do.
I said, 9 o'clock?
Oh, she's the early bird. You stay up.
Yes, he stays up till 2.
Oh,
Then
too.
she stayed up talking to me on the phone like 3 o'clock in the
Yeah.
morning. Once.
So how long
So
after
you knew
y'all
that
met?
was,
I know you got on and
He
saw.
showed up at my church. That
Oh, you
Easter.
didn't. You hadn't called her. You just showed up at the church, huh?
we talked once.
Okay.
And it was Easter week. And
He comes walking in. The
I
church.
came in the church.
I about passed out.
And at first I told her, I said, I'm gonna come to church. I said, I'm gonna
A
come
new
to church.
anointing
Look,
came
I'm
in.
back. I'm going back.
I told her I go come to three service, and
Three
I'm like, man, I barely made the 10 o'clock.
he barely made it.
Yeah, I barely made it when I got
Just
in
like Jesus coming soon.
there. Yeah.
And I remember when he walked in, our church was packed. I mean,
Yeah,
you couldn't even find a seat. And all you could see was this really tall man walking
Yeah.
in with a fitted suit.
Oh.
And all I remember was, that's the guy I met Friday night. Like, we
Wow.
were talking,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
not
yeah,
like
yeah.
not like a flirty.
Right. Right.
And he comes walking in, and I look over at my mom and I said, "Oh my God, Mimi, that's the guy I met Friday night." And she says, leans over, she grabs my arm like she used to when I was a little kid and we'd be talking in church. She grabs me and stinches. She goes, "Don't you let that man sidetrack you today. This is the Grammys of Christianity." Because it was Easter. Don't you let this man distract you.
Did you know she was the pastor?
Yeah.
You knew Kim
Oh,
was
yeah.
about. Okay,
Oh,
you
yeah.
knew. Okay.
Yeah, by then I heard of.
So do you remember what she preached?
She all I remember.
Listen, he
Come on,
remembers.
remember.
All I remember when I think you were saying Jesus in the tomb.
Jesus in the tomb. Okay.
Is only thing you can hear was boom. Now here she is trying to illustrate
Everything coming out.
So
Because
it's
y'all
like,
know I like
Oh,
to
yeah,
illustrate.
you're
she
good
got
at it.
these heels on.
You're the
like
best.
6 inches heel.
So you remember the
And the
boom?
drum, boom.
And the whole church is kind of dramatic like me.
Yeah.
So we were all like, the drums, everything was boom, boom. It was a
So
powerful
cool.
service.
Yeah, it was
So
so
cool.
good.
And then he still remembers my sermon.
Wow. And then he came up to you after service.
After service, I called for him.
Oh, you called for me.
And I
You
said,
told your
I said,
bring him back in. Oh.
Like
And then he went to eat with us at my mother's house.
Whoa.
it's like
You're a keeper, buddy.
She's like Michael Jordan, like call for me like after the basketball game.
Go get him.
You know what I loved about him? I think what I loved about him was he wasn't in ministry.
Right.
And he was there was nothing that he was so organic. It was
Right,
so
right,
authentic. And
right.
I'd been
Yeah,
with all these preachers
fakes,
and
yeah. Yeah.
And so
Real, just like real talk.
yeah, and that after that, I told Mimi, I was like, I don't know if we're gonna work because me and him were having a talk, and he was like,
Right.
I don't think I'm coming to your services. I'll maybe come to one of your services a month.
Okay.
Because you are way out in the field.
I said I'll be back next Easter.
He did.
You said next Easter?
Yeah, he was like, I'm not driving all the way to your church every Sunday.
I'll be back next Easter.
And so
Strike one.
So me and Mimi were talking, and she goes, I said, Mimi, I don't think he's gonna come to our church. Like it's too far for him. She said, look at me, and I looked at her. She said, don't you dare try to change that man. I said, what do you mean? Because by now we're really falling. I mean, it's been like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And
Y'all
we were
talking
really
about it,
liking
yeah.
each other.
Yeah.
And she goes, she pulled up, she pulled up Terry Seville Foy.
Oh, yeah.
She pulled up Joyce Meyer.
Okay.
And she started bringing all of these women that are in ministry, how their husbands, Priscilla Spire,
Yep.
whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever it was. None of their husbands were in ministry.
Okay.
And
Paula White, you forgot.
well, she made her husband become ministry. He now
She's married
sings.
to the Journey guy, right?
Yeah, but she kind of forced him into it. But
okay.
not forced him. You're doing very
Take that
good,
off the podcast
Jonathan.
right there.
You're doing very good leading worship.
He's still going to tour. Don't worry.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
she said,
Yeah.
"Don't
Go to
you
her.
make Angelo? Don't you
Yeah,
make this man? If
yeah.
he never comes to your church, y'all could still be married.
yeah.
It would just be
Yeah.
like you have separate
Yeah.
lives.
So let's talk about that.
Yeah.
So in a relationship or a marriage relationship, dating relationship, sometimes we try to change the other person,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And tell me, why is that a mistake, Kim? Why is that a mistake to try to change the other person?
Because you fell in love with this person the way they are, and it's almost like everybody does that.
Right.
The very thing that you fall in love with is the very thing most of the time you try to change about that person.
Right.
And I don't know what that is. It's like you love that about them, and then now you're losing that. And you don't even have that excitement anymore. I don't know why we do that.
Yeah, I don't either.
Like celebrate what you fell in love with.
Yeah, and
So
don't try to change it.
I should go to New York for New Year's Eve, study church.
Yo, let me just tell y'all something about this man. Let me just tell y'all something about this
Don't
man.
change me.
This man is so much a part of Limitless now.
Oh, I know he is.
This is the only Sunday out of the entire
Wow,
year
thank
we
you.
miss.
I'm so
our
grateful.
church at
I'm so
Limitless.
grateful.
Because we love you.
We
and
love
these
you
girls.
guys. We
Don't
love you
go changing.
But it's his fault.
Trying to
I used to
please.
miss like 6 Sundays a
He
year.
said no more missing.
He won't let us miss, and our church is thriving
Yeah,
because
yeah,
of it.
yeah,
But
that's good.
y'all listen to me. When you celebrate that thing you fell in love with,
Yes.
I've been married, y'all. Listen, I can tell you how to keep them and how to get rid of them. When you celebrate everything about that man or that woman, it's just beautiful what God can do with it, and how crazy in love you can stay forever.
Right. Amen. What was it about Kim, Angelo? I know you didn't try to change her, right?
Yeah, I wasn't trying to change her. I was trying to elevate
Elevate
us.
her to a new level. Yeah.
I was trying to elevate us.
Yeah, us
Like
together.
all the other things that
Yes.
I've done in life and stuff. Not saying it was wrong, but I was
Right.
already living the life that I wanted to live as a young person.
Okay.
But if you want to get closer with the person, and I think I was telling somebody something recent. I said I don't think I would have married her if she wasn't a pastor.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because everybody else, perpetrated like they was carrying this cloth.
Right.
You know,
Right.
and
Right.
they meet someone like,
What
oh,
does that even
they're
mean?
carrying this. Oh, they're carrying this oil, and they're a woman and a man of the cross. But I thought about it, and I said, you know, because guys ask me like, does it really change me?
Right. Right.
I say, no, nothing really changed.
Right. Right.
But he was such a good man.
But I didn't know.
I
didn't know that I was going. You know, like I say, if she wasn't a pastor, I don't think I would have married her, and I don't know how it would have worked, because it's always something. See, now I can go back and say that you say this was in the Bible and this is what you preach.
So
So
listen.
I always want her to practice.
Yes.
This,
what
when
you
I tell
preach.
you, this man has pulled me to a whole nother
Another
level.
level.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Because
what happens.
in Christianity, a lot of times, because
Yeah.
we're so good at playing church,
Yeah. Put on a
that
mask.
we put on a
Yeah,
mask.
yeah.
Right.
And he is just not.
No, that's what I
he's-
love about him.
He's
Yeah.
not.
He's real.
Yeah.
He's real.
Yeah.
I
What you
remember-
see is what you get.
Hey,
Yeah.
one night.
Tell us some
he
real
said-
stories,
I wanna
Kim,
tell you some
about
real
Angelo.
stories. So he tells me we go out of town, and you know when you're in ministry, when you go out of town is the time you let your hair down.
Yeah.
You know, for some reason you
Sure.
think nobody knows you anywhere but
Right,
in your
yeah.
city.
Right.
And so we go to Jacksonville, and he's like, man, baby, look, there's a place where we used to go have cigars. And,
Yeah.
You know, we used to, me and my buddies,
Hang out with his buddies.
Oh, yeah.
they got great music.
Yeah.
And I said, baby, let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Like, let's just go enjoy
Yeah,
some
check it out.
great
Yeah,
music.
yeah.
He said, all right, let's go.
Let's go.
We get in the car. I'm so excited because we're gonna get to go listen to jazz.
Yeah.
Because since he's come in my life, all that stopped.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Like even going, I've got stories, but
Gotcha.
all of that stopped. He's
Right.
like, "Your good can't be evil spoken of, so we can't go there." But I thought because we're in Jacksonville,
Okay.
we go, we pull up. He pulls in, backs in, turns the car off, rolls the windows down, and he said, "How you like it?" I said, "You said we were going to enjoy the club." He said, "We are. You can hear the music."
Y'all didn't even go in?
No, he wouldn't let us go in.
You were protecting her?
Yes, he's like
Man
you
of
cannot-
chivalry. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't go in
He
there.
said you can't let we can't if we walk in there
Right.
and people are somebody's gonna find you.
Right.
Somebody that's struggling with alcohol,
Right,
somebody
that's
struggling
good.
with
Yeah.
God, and you're just gonna be a big red walking flag.
What
Of
discernment?
Jesus.
Yeah. What discernment?
And then
I ain't
they-
never had a man do that.
That's amazing.
And then what's so important is when people watching you, they're not only watching
Yes.
you at the beginning, they're watching you at the end.
Right. Right.
It's all about how you finish this race in life.
Right. Exactly.
Because people watching.
Uh-huh.
And I want to make sure that, I'm not going to be the one bringing you down.
He also told
Right.
me, he said,
That's good.
he
Yeah.
said, if anything happens, he said, they're going to come after me and they're going to say, once Real Talk Kim got with that black man,
Yeah.
now she just went to hell in a handbasket.
She out there, she at the clubs now.
So he's clubbing it.
She clubbing it.
Witnessing at the clubs.
Yeah.
I remember one time I was.
And he's a good dancer, isn't he?
He's a
Kim?
good
Oh yeah, I
dancer.
saw him.
He's so cool.
Before this podcast
Yeah.
started, he was dancing it
He's
up.
a little cool, man.
I just think that, when you're in certain places, you don't need to put yourself there.
Yeah,
And
I agree.
And you can't go back to places where you used to.
Right.
You can't go back to things
Right,
you used
right,
to do.
right.
Yeah.
You know what he's done though? He's really brought. I can't even explain it. It's like a whole new level of confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've never really struggled with confidence.
No, not at all.
But still in the world, especially social media,
Right.
They will cancel you.
Oh,
they
yeah.
will. They
Cancel
just
culture,
they
yeah.
will love your guts one day,
Yeah,
and
and
the next
then
day they will have you
kick you to the curb.
They will
Yeah.
kick you to the curb.
Yeah.
And so
Sad.
I always kind of was very protective or guarded about things I would say just because I didn't want to be on the I've
Right.
been on the cancel
Right.
culture 3 times.
Right.
And I didn't want to be put out, So I was very, very careful. And what he's done is he's allowed me to be authentically who God created me to be because he loves me so well.
Right, right.
He loves me
And
so
there's probably
well.
a safety in that,
It's
isn't that
a
for you? Yeah, it's
safety.
safety.
And so he's just allowed me, if at the end of the day,
Yeah.
nobody else likes me, I got my best
Yeah,
friend.
yeah, that's
And
all
so
that matters.
It's
And
beautiful
Jesus, right?
because it's allowed me to really go to another level.
Yeah.
And I preach better. Our church is thriving. It's like,
Yeah, y'all add another service right now,
we're
3
at
services.
November.
Oh, yeah.
And other campuses, I hear you.
Yeah.
Lois sharing.
We've already
some-
got several campuses, yeah.
Yeah, you do, right? In Canada. Yeah. and
Well, it's not our campuses,
But
but there's people stepping
under
into
you
them.
that you're mentoring. Yep. So awesome. So I know as we talk, it sounds like everything's roses and everything's great, but it wasn't always like that, right? Well, thank you guys for being on.
Thank
1
you.
year ago today around.
Yes.
We launched Red Letters. So if you're watching, go ahead and subscribe, share this podcast, and tune in once again to Red Letters. Thank you so much
Your
for being a
studio's
part of
way
this.
cooler than
Yeah, we
ours.
love you
Yeah.
guys.
Let's step it up.
Till next time, Red Letters. God bless you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.